What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be doing a V-T2 Livewell vent install. Some of the items you're going to need, main items, are a Phillips screwdriver. You're going to need a 3-inch drill saw to cut these holes open on your Livewell lid. And you're also going to need a drill. Go check out my last video. It's on a Tsunami aerator Livewell pump that pumps water from the back of the boat to this Livewell right here. If you're interested, I'll have a link in the description below and a link at the end of the video. Enjoy. Before we get started, I'm going to pre-drill the Livewell holes to make using the drill saw a little bit easier. Next, we're going to use the drill saw. We're going to take it kind of slow just because my lid is aluminum. So, see how this goes. Okay guys, after drilling, the edges of the aluminum are pretty rough, so I'm going to file them down. And I do not have my Dremel handy, so I'm going to use this file. So bear with me a sec. Clean up all these shavings. The metal shavings really got in the carpet, so I'm going to use a flathead and like scrape and vacuum at the same time to try to get those out. The metal shavings are really in the carpet, really hard to get out, so I'm going to try a lead roller. That really sucked. I guess I would recommend some way of protecting your carpet from these shavings. I'm not really sure how you would do that. If it's plastic, it's probably not that big of a deal, but the aluminum shavings are hard to get out of the carpet. I got the areas around the openings cleaned up pretty well. I'm gonna have to do the rest of this later. Probably have to get out my air hose and vacuum at the same time and blow out these shavings and try to vacuum them up. Anyways, let's move on, put the vents in. Okay, I'm gonna test fit these just to see how they fit. Like a glove. Okay, next we need to drill the holes for the screw. I'm gonna use a 9/64 inch drill bit to drill where these screws go in. There's 4 of them. One thing I want to mention real quick is that you want to position your vents to where they're going to get the most air flowing through them. So with the boat air coming across the Livewell this way, I'm going to face mine this direction right here instead of this direction where it's going to be hard because of the lip of this boat for wind to get down in there and get fresh air in there. So like I said, it's going to go in this way right here where wind can come across it. Alright guys, guess what time it is again? Time to clean up. Unbolt this in, and like I said earlier, make sure you get the wind flow direction correct, as we discussed earlier. Line your screws up. Don't be afraid to tap some of them in with whatever you got handy. All you're essentially doing is pushing through the carpet. Alright, next, get your 8mm socket. Make sure you get a long extension one because the bolt's really long. And your Phillips screwdriver and bolt them down. When you're doing this, do not over tighten the bolts. I can't stress that enough. On to the next one. These bolts are really long. My biggest fear is that a bass or something might stab themselves on that, flopping around. So I think I'm going to go ahead and cut it back. Cleaning up the shavings was super hard and deep in the carpet. Something I did to help with that is I used an air hose and kind of blew out the carpet while I sucked up with a vacuum. So I kind of helped, but it took a long time. So if you can, I would try to find a means and method of collecting your shavings while you're drilling. I guess if I had to redo it again, I would have held the vacuum nearby while I was drilling. So, all right, guys, that's pretty much it on the Livewell vents. It wasn't too hard to get these installed. It was just a hassle to clean up the mess. But we have a nice flush install, fairly smooth. This is where I land my fish a lot, so I didn't want too much of an obstruction on top of my lid here. If you liked what you saw, make sure you like, subscribe, and follow. I'll have more videos out soon. The video I'm going to do next, I'm going to remove my batteries from the back of my boat to the front of my boat in my storage container. I have a lot of weight in the back of my boat, so I want to move those batteries forward and transfer some of the weight to the front. That way the nose doesn't lift up so high. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you later.